What's up, average people? It is me, and you join me here in my Forza Horizon 2 Let's Play in my Ferrari, LaFerrari. Don't know why the rims look like that, because every time I move, they turn black. Then they go back to white, and then when they move, they go black again. I honestly don't understand it. So, yeah. That was a very enthusiastic intro, and here we are. I'm going to do this next set... Here we go. I'm going to do this next set of races in St. Martin, and I'm going to fast travel there. And before we get right into that, I just want to quickly say, I have no idea what Part 9 was all about. I don't know why it split up into two parts. Like, I honestly... why can't I select... There we go. Okay. Yeah, guys, I honestly have no freaking clue why Part 9 was split up into two pieces. When this is honestly how my uploading process works. I record it, and whether or not I have to edit it together... Wait. Whoa, they're spread out. Look at that one way over here. I might go do that one first, actually, while I'm talking. Okay. So, my uploading process is whether... Okay, usually I have to edit a video together. That takes a long time. But whether or not I have to do that, once that's done, the editing is done, it gets saved back into my photos. So either way, a video will be on my photos, and then I put it on YouTube. It's already on YouTube Capture. And then all I have to do is just type in the title of the video, the description, just a few other things, and... excuse me. And then, yeah, then I just hit upload, and it uploads. And on YouTube Capture right now, it says your video has been uploaded, and it says it's 32 minutes and 6 seconds. But for some reason, on YouTube, it only has 15 minutes and 13 seconds uploaded. And maybe it's a glitch with not glitch, but maybe it's like a problem with my own computer. And maybe like you guys have no idea what I was talking about in terms of how it was like split up, and maybe like there was the 32-minute, 6-second video, and then part 2 of Part 9 for some reason. Like, you don't know why I uploaded it, it's just the second half of it. I don't know, but either way, you get to see it. So yeah, hopefully that won't happen again. I really apologize if it does. If this video just like cuts off in the middle like it did for Part 9, the first part of Part 9, don't worry, I'll notice eventually, and actually I'll notice right when it gets uploaded. And then I won't really have a chance to fix it, but I will upload the rest of the video in a second part. So yeah, if that happens again, just don't worry. I'll fix it. Or like I just said, I won't fix it. I'll upload the other part. Okay, so with that out of the way, here we are doing the St. Martin challenges, Part 10 of Forza Horizon 2. And by the way, another thing about Part 2 of Part 9, I introduced my Corvette C7 design of crosshairs from Transformers 4, and I will get into them. I'll show you... No, I'll do the first half of these races, I'll do in my LaFerrari, and then I will go to my Corvette C7. Or maybe I'll just do the last race, maybe, in my Corvette C7, because it's not that fast, plus I had to add that spoiler, which adds a lot of drag and makes it kind of a little bit slower. So yeah, I guess it depends on where the last race is, or if I have 2 races left. It depends on where the hub is located in comparison to where the races are, because I have to go to a hub to change my car. So yeah, either way, I'll make sure you get to see that design. I know you saw it in Part 2 of Part 9, but you didn't see the other half of it. You didn't see the full design, because that design took forever. So obviously, I took a break last night, and then I finished the rest of it today. Yeah, it took me a while. Plus the Part 1 of Part 9 uploaded kind of late because simply because the uploading process kept getting closed out because I had another app open. It was the Safari part where I was looking at pictures of the Transformers 4 C7, and I was going off of that. And personally, I think the design was pretty accurate. But I'll talk about that later, because here we are in the middle of the race, and I'm in a LaFerrari now. So look at that, we got some LaFerrari rival cars. Look at that, we got a black, blue one, I think? I don't know. It's Berg! Oh yeah, Berg, he was in the... what car was he in? Subaru, I think? I can't remember. I wish I had seen the ones in the back. I wasn't really paying attention, I was just kind of talking. I think there was I saw a red Hennessy. There was a Koenigsegg. Oh, look at P1. I saw a Veneno and I saw a Super Sport, a Veyron Super Sport. McGuire! Hey, check it out, guys. It's McGuire. You ever been to that steakhouse? I already told you about that. Excuse me. If I keep, like, choking up, it's weird. I have this thing in my throat. I don't... Excuse me. I don't know. Ugh. So excuse my voice if I'm, like, talking weird. And what the heck? That P1 is... I guess Top Gear doesn't really have to do a versus thing, because I guess we know which one's faster. Honestly, guys, I think the P1 is the fastest of the 3 hybrid hypercars. But I only bought this because I really wanted to drive a LaFerrari, and as you saw in part 2 of part 9, I had to like make quite a decision. I had to think about it for a while, but in the end, I chose the LaFerrari, obviously, and I'm glad I made that decision because I really, really like it, and I am struggling right here. There we go. That was a little better. Nope. Okay, I think I've got to get used to this again. I don't know why. I think I turned the traction control off at some point. How is he getting ahead of me? No, 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 no! Why wasn't Y working? I was hitting Y over and over again, if you could hear it. I was hitting... Y, by the way, rewinds the race a little bit. Why wouldn't it rewind? Jeez. Ugh. No! I didn't hit replay. Ah. Oh crap, guys, if you can see that glare, I'll get rid of that glare. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, there we go. I'm so sorry, I didn't even notice that was open. That was my bad. Okay, well... Oh, my voice is choking up again. Okay. I really got something in my throat. Like, I was eating like some chips earlier, and there's like, I think there's one in like the back of my throat that's like just sitting there. Like a little piece of one. Whatever. Okay, I still placed, though. You have to get either 3rd or above. And plus, you know, this was my first race in a hypercar, so, you know. And remember, I have to name this guy. And I've already named the Corvette. I'm just going to name the Corvette Crosshairs, obviously, because that's the name of the Autobot that was that car. But I'll talk more about that when I get to him. Right now, I have to name the LaFerrari. I don't know, I just want to call it the LaFerrari, because that name is already stupid in its own right. But, I don't know. Figure it out as I bond with it, because honestly, I've only driven it around the festival area, like, you know, where the garage and auto show is. I've only driven it around that area, mainly. I hate how this thing took me so far away. Look, that race is going to take me far away. That race is going to take me far... Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I'll just fast travel back to it. Okay. There we go. Wait, no, hold on. There we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to have to keep fast traveling back because honestly that distance is way too far for its own good. So yeah. Hey, this is that place where I met Kaysen. Where Kaysen was all depressed. I remember that. You guys remember that? Remember Kaysen? I can't remember what part it was, but... Yeah, I opened and there was this little blue Lancia Stratos next to me and he was like smashing himself against a wall. I've met him actually that one other time in another video, and I didn't film the last time I met him because that was today. When I was... again, driving around the festival area, and Kaysen, of course, crashed into me. No, yeah, I was taking a picture of the LaFerrari. When I unpaused from the picture mode, he smashes into me. So then I go back to photo mode, and I take another picture. Of course, I can't save my pictures for some reason. Like, I have to create something or whatever. I don't know, I don't really care. Look at that, look at those rims. They look terrible unless they were black. Like, why are they only black when the car moves? And it's not that case with the Huracan. Remember, I painted the Huracan's rims black, and they stay black the whole time. Look at this. Now they're black, see? What is this? Okay, so anyway, let's focus on, hey, look, Burger's back. Alright, so what do we got? We got a Koenigsegg Agera. I love the Agera, that's awesome. Alright, I don't know what that is. I don't think anybody would really know unless you were, maybe Of course! Of freaking course! No! I'm restarting. God. This game is just trying to kill me. Like, it's just like, okay, my rims won't be black, and it won't let me rewind that one time, and it's gonna... technology in general is just trying to tear me apart. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just have lots of... Again, this week has just been crazy. I have lots of stuff to do, so I'm trying to get these Let's Plays through as fast as possible, and maybe that'll affect the quality of them. I don't really know, but all I know is when I'm filming, I'm enjoying it, but I also want to get it done. I am enjoying it, trust me, I just want to get it done sometimes. I really do. Okay. Bradford, I've never seen him before. At least he doesn't have Boyer's car. Remember Boyer? Dude, I have seen so many Hennessy's, and they're all the people. They're all either Parker or Perham, or there's this one guy, Bro, something of that, some kind of name of that nature. But yeah, lots of Hennessy's. There's lots of Hennessy's. I think it's because they have the hypercar capabilities of a P1 or just something like that, and yet it only costs 380,000 credits, which is, I think, let me do some math. Yeah, you could buy 2 Hennessy's for the price of 1 LaFerrari. Maybe that's why they're so attractive, and they're faster as well. Not around corners, obviously, as I just demonstrated, but in a straight line, eventually, a Hennessy would pull ahead. But, you know, LaFerrari and P1, Porsche 918, they're all so much more sophisticated than a tuned American Lotus. You know. Alright, looks like I'm going to be getting 3rd again. I don't understand this. Well, at least this time, I'm being rivaled correctly, unlike my Huracan was rivaled against a TVR somehow. I mean, I wouldn't say in real life that a Huracan is a direct rival of something like a McLaren 12C or a 458, but you'd think that's what this game would pin me up against. I honestly don't understand this. Whatever. I guess I don't really need the credits. Because, you know, I'll be getting a lot when I get a wristband, and I don't really need the credits right now. I mean, I have the cars I want. I've got the... I've got a hypercar, I've got a supercar. I don't have a sports car, though. Yeah, oh yeah, I do. What am I saying? Crosshairs. Yeah, I've got a sports car. I've got a sports car, I've got a supercar, I've got a hypercar. That's good enough for me. At least I placed in it. Honestly, what is it with these events? Like, when you start out in this game, they're all close together around the hub that you're going to, but this time they're all being spread out. Does it add something to the game? Well, oh, yeah, that's right. I guess it spreads out races, so there's a bunch of races all over the place, and they're not all crowded areas. I understand that, but I know how to solve that. It's called making 8 locations instead of just 4 or 5, or however many there are. However many destinations or different hubs there are. I don't know. Once again, guys, like Part 9, 1 and 2, obviously, because I filmed them all at the same time, I am sitting on the ground. I am very far away. Yeah, I want to see how far away this is. Not too far. I mean, that's not immensely far, but in a world where I want to save time and I'm too lazy. There you go, you got the back of a C7. I really want to show you guys how the C7 looks. I mean, I know you already kind of saw it at Part 2 of Part 9, but still, I kind of just want to, like, just take a look at it and just kind of go around it and show you all about it. And I wonder if there's a way I can put it in, like, a store for, like, all kinds of people to see and different people around the world to buy. If there is a way, then I will find a way to do that. Really, there's no way I can't cut across there at all? Oh well. Whatever, it's not that far anyway. It's like 0.3, it's like 400 yards anyway. Look at this LaFerrari too. I mean, look at this. This just looks so good. I mean, in pictures, I honestly do not like the look of the LaFerrari, like, at all. Like, the front looks too weird, like, from a head-on angle. And I do like the back, though, and the side looks cool, but the front just never got me. But honestly, I just love the way the whole thing looks in, like, a game or something. I wish those rims were black, though. And look at this. The reason I'm not hitting Enter Race is because, look, you can see the black rim in the front, and the front rim just turned white. Ugh. I would change the rims, but I had to pay money for them. And honestly, I wish you could color rims that are stock. Like honestly, like if I could do that, then it would save so many problems. I wouldn't have to change. I wouldn't have to buy completely new rims. And plus, my favorite rims on the LaFerrari are the ones it comes with. It suits a Ferrari best, I think. Those are the most similar ones I can find to the LaFerrari's actual rims. They're the best. They're the most similar, I guess I should say. But that said, they don't look fantastic. They'd look way better if they were black, though, in my opinion. Alright, time to place third. It hurts to say that. But I am going to try, guys. Always try, doesn't matter. You just got to do your best and have fun while doing it. As I'm demonstrating. Alright, what do we got ahead of me? Is that a Koenigsegg? No, that's the Veneno, Hennessy. Oh, look, I'm in second, guys. I'm in second. Okay, in the first race, I was in second, but I kind of fell down to third because I started getting angry at the fact that I wasn't in first. So I think I'm just going to stay here and concentrate on being in second, and I'm going to concentrate on holding it. Because I don't think I've ever come in second in a race. It's always been either first or third. I honestly don't think I've ever come in second before. Excuse me again, I'm choking a lot. Whatever. Oh, look, a P1 looks so good in yellow. I love that color. If I had a P1, I don't know what color I'd get though. I like that kind of really dark purple that people mistake for black. Because purple is my favorite color, to be honest, even though... And there aren't too many cars that can look good in a purple, and I thought that that car was the P1. Like, I just got like so overwhelmingly happy for some reason. But nope, it wasn't P1. Anyway, I'd probably get one in orange, to be honest. And then with the mirror... You know what I like about this, like, the LaFerrari is it reminds me of the Huayra, like, in some ways. Like how the mirrors stick out and just the overall, like, stance of the car. It reminds me of a LaFerrari. It's kind of cool. I mean, it reminds me of a Huayra. My bad. The Huayra reminds me of a LaFerrari. It's kind of cool. Alright, second. Good enough, although he destroyed me. Like, look at that. Like, that was... I honestly think that's the first time I've seen second. Look at that. 3 seconds. He destroyed me by 3 seconds. Because, for those of you that don't know, 3 seconds is a pretty big gap. Like, picture a car crossing the line. Like, 1, 2, 3. You see, that's a long time when you think about it. Why do you keep telling me about this stuff? I don't care. Alright. Let me just drive to my next race. I may have to. I mean, I don't think the hub will take me any closer. There we go. No. I don't want to race my rivals. I don't think I'll ever do that. I may have been bored one time, but if I'm bored, then I probably won't be playing the game. Well. By the way, I have done some of those bucket list challenges. They're alright. They're just kind of... They can get pretty hard. I mean, the easy ones are just way too easy. And then the medium ones are alright, and then the hard ones are just way too hard. Like, there was this one, it's at the Abbey. It's at that little church place, the Abbey. Yeah, I had to... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, this will take me closer. Alright. Yeah, at the Abbey, there's this one where you're in a Mitsubishi Lancer, I believe. You have less than 3 minutes to get 20,000 points, or 20,000 skill points. I don't know, lots of you guys might laugh at me, you might say, yeah, duh, you can do that, why not? But to me, that's kind of hard. Like, because I'm by no means an expert. I mean, look, I'm probably, yep, I just failed just now when I realized that there is a wall there, and I don't want to hit that tree, thank God. Okay. Yeah, this is what I would do if I had a LaFerrari driving across the field. That reminds me of a video. Have you guys ever seen that video? It's like a Ferrari Enzo. And it's like driving all over like mud and like dirt roads and stuff, and it's all crazy. It was a pretty cool video actually, but it was just kind of caught my eye. I don't think I would do that if I had an Enzo. Oh, 0.2 miles. It took me way closer. Excuse me. might not be in my best state of doing a video. Actually, I am. Not like physical, but I mean like nobody's in my house right now. And I love it when nobody's in my house, when I can just do Let's Plays, because I can be like as loud as I want, I can, you know, talk. And you guys might not notice a difference, but when no one's in my house, I just feel like I can like say more, I can have more reactions to or better reactions to the things that are happening on the screen. So yeah, I'm in a good state right now for filming a Let's Play. That's what you want. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I was gonna do the last race in Crosshairs. Dang it. Oh well, I was enjoying the LaFerrari anyway. But I'll still show you guys Crosshairs at the end of the video, once I'm finished with this race. Alright, so Frost, Bruno, I think it's Bruno that's had that was in, whoa, you see that Veneno? That Veneno just kind of like went up on a wall. I hope I framed the camera good enough so you can see that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so, yeah, alright. Bruno, I think had a Hennessy. If I completed that sentence already. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot! Oh my gosh! Is automatic braking off? I think it is. Wow. That took me by surprise. Wait. Hold on. Is there someone in my house? I don't know, I thought I heard something. Maybe there is. No. Guys, I stink. I'm sorry. Okay, automatic braking is on, but it's like assisted. It's not like... It's assisted, it's not like completely on. Which is good, which is what you want. I just gotta get used to it. Oh my gosh, okay. This is gonna be the rest of like the video right here. I'm gonna run out of time because I just spent so much time correcting turns, correcting every single freaking turn. I'm in third, and I'm gonna concentrate on that and not anything else. Maybe I can pull up to second. I think I can pull up to second before the end of the race. First is a stretch, though. First is a big stretch. But we shall see. Maybe I can, I don't know. Actually, before that, I have to make sure that he doesn't pass me. If this race were going any less smooth, I would have hit that wall, and I would have died. Like that. Like, honestly, this car is like... It's so uncontrollable! Like, it's just like... It's not as controllable as you'd want your supercar to be. It does slide. It doesn't have the best traction control, I should say. Alright, I know there's a turn up here somewhere. That was it. God. I missed my Huracan. Everything's going way too fast. I'm having a hard time shaking out that Hennessy because there's lots of straights on here. There's lots of places where you can just just floor it. Not so much corners and stability. It's more of a test of outright speed, and that's not really what I want in my races. Unless I was a sucky driver, and I will go with that, because it's not like it's going to make my placing any better. Yeah, second. Alright. Good enough. Aim for average. No, that's not the end of the video. I was just saying, you know, aim for average. Like, you know. Like, you know, second's kind of average, or third is, I guess. Well, it's average when you're talking about the first 3 places, which I would not accept doing anything other than placing in the top 3. Yes. No. Bam. Ah, close. Okay. I kind of hope there's a showcase, so I can drive to the showcase in a Crosshairs. I might drive to the next destination in Crosshairs as I explain what he's all about. Just kind of thinking, I'm just kind of planning in my head what I'm going to do once we get back to the world, if there's a showcase or if there's not a showcase. If there is a showcase, I'll drive to it in Crosshairs. If not, I'll drive to the next location in Crosshairs. I really hope that this didn't get split up. If it did, then you guys are probably laughing right now.
This might not be the longest of drives, but there are some brilliant roads to take in between here and there. Are we all ready?
Okay, that voice does not acknowledge that I've already been there. That's kind of lazy. Wow. Alright, so you know what? I'm not going to cheat. I'll go right here. And then I'll change to crosshairs, and then I will drive to the next location in crosshairs as I explain what he's all about. Saving what content? Hello? Can I do something? There we go. Alright. Let's change to my cars.
Hey man, where are you?
Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. So you can do
Dude, what's up?
my cars. Ah, there he is. There he is, guys. There he is. There he is. My least favorite thing about this Corvette is possibly the rims. I would choose different rims, but they're also the best rims I could get to being similar to crosshairs. Alright, here he is, guys. Here he is. It's crosshairs. And there's the side that wasn't finished when you first saw him in Part 9. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Like, this is an extremely accurate design. If you look at pictures of the Transformers 4 Corvette, you'd be surprised how accurate this really is. It's awesome. Alright, so let's just get on with it. Let's drive to our next location. Come on, just like it. 6.4 miles. That's a nice drive to end our video. So we will go do that. Actually, no. I think I'll end the video before I get there, and I'll start up the next video. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, just right there. Hold on. Okay, so guys, if you don't know what this is, then I'll explain it. In Transformers 4, you know the Transformers films, right? I absolutely hate them, but they're my guilty pleasure movies. I like to watch them, even though they're terrible. Yeah. This is an Autobot. You know, in the movies they have Autobots and Decepticons, and they can, you know, they're a species that can transform into different technologies. Like, they could transform into an iPad or a TV. They could transform into an freaking aircraft carrier if they wanted to. I don't know. But, yeah. There's an Autobot in Transformers 4 by the name of Crosshairs. He's a really cool Autobot, even though I don't really like him as a character. He looks pretty cool. He's got really nice pistols. He looks kind of awesome. This is his car that they chose for the movie. It was a Corvette C7, obviously, that they, GM put decals on for them. Like, they made this design. Because the actual Transformer, if you look at him, like his robot mode, he's got like this kind of waist cape that's made up of the back platings of the car. So it's kind of got this whole design all over it, and that mirrors on the actual car, of course. Because, you know, the cars are real, but the robots are CGI, obviously. So the CGI robot, they put the design from the car on the waist cape, and it really matches, and it looks really cool. So yeah, that's what this is. I think it's this design is some kind of a Cybertonian, just kind of markings on it. Because if you remember in the second Transformers movie, Starscream, he had lots of tattoos all over his F-22 Raptor, so I think that's what this is, except for an Autobot. So yeah, and I don't really like the spoiler, I'll say that right now, but it kind of suits the car, because when I look at this car, I don't see a screwed up C7. Again, I don't mean to, I don't know, toot my own horn, I guess, if people still say that, but yeah, I think this design looks really good. It's really accurate to the real design, and it took me forever, so if you guys could just, I don't know, appreciate it. If you don't like the spoiler like me, but the spoiler kind of suits it. Because what I was saying was, when I see this, I don't see a screwed up C7. When I look at this, I am looking at Crosshairs. I think it's really cool, and I'm really glad I took the time to do it, because, I don't know, I feel like I'm playing a Transformers game. And, yeah. And I think this is pretty much the only Autobot that I'll ever be able to do, because the other Autobots, Bumblebee, he's a Camaro, and his Camaro, the front end of the Camaro is completely different. They did it specifically for the movie. So, I can't do him, and they have the Bugatti Grand Super Sports in the movie as well. That's the Autobot Drift. But I can't do him either because I can't, like, get the design right. Actually, maybe I can. Like, maybe, like, the paint, they don't offer the real-life paint job that he actually has. Like, the paint job that they gave the Bugatti in the movie is a real paint job that you can actually get on a Bugatti Veyron Supersports. They didn't give it, though, in that design because I think the Bugatti in the movie was a Vitesse. It was the convertible version. So, yeah. I may do it. I may challenge myself if I put decals in the right places. I may challenge myself and actually get the design there. I might actually do it, guys. But until I'm going to have to buy a Bugatti first. So, yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that. Maybe I could sell my LaFerrari as much as I like it. Maybe I could sell it again, get some credits back, buy a Bugatti, and then I could just have a bunch of Autobots. But I'm not going to do that because I love my LaFerrari so much. Still have to name him. So anyway, another thing I wanted to say is that if there is a way that I can put this up on like a store for actual players to get, then I'm actually going to do that. Like, I may actually do that. So yep, here we are at the new destination, and I think that this is a good place to end the video. Again, guys, if this video got split up into 2 parts, obviously I don't know right now as I'm filming, but if it did, I apologize. I honestly don't know why it has happened, but I guess it's not too big of a problem because it doesn't take that long to fix. I just kind of gotta make a little intro explaining what happened and then edit it to a video, which editing won't take long because it's a shorter video, obviously, because it got split up. So, yeah, that's it. So I guess I'll end right here. Make sure to subscribe to Average channel because we're doing lots of these videos. I honestly have a lot left. I feel like I will have a lot left because I'm going to do these all the way up to the final race. Potentially a big race around the world is what I'm expecting, like the last game. So yeah, make sure to subscribe so you catch all those. Hit the like button because that's what the cool kids are doing. You can comment as well, but you don't really have to. I don't care. You watch the video either way, and aim for average.